Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. Once again, it's Genty. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now this time, Murray to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. You look at this Niner defense. They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's taken in by Palmer. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Buka. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
A gain of 3.
And that will bring up second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Run, run, run. Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Murray now to throw. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 3rd and 14. Play fake. Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Mayfield down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
King! Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, Mike Evans, he's in some discomfort. So we're going to stop play here as they pay attention to him. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Mayfield. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Regular.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he's got a Bucca. That's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Mayfield with it once more. Looking middle, and he's got a Bucca. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 2-yard line.
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he is going to lose yardage here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Murray changing the play. On the give, Genty. And some space here. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 34. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On first down, it's Genty. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 75 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Niners are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Run. Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield looks to throw. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180. Pistol.
To throw, Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Bucs at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Buccaneers, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else. On first and 10, here's Irvin. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get it. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace.
Picked up on Levante David. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Real. Alert. 180. Regular.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got a stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Here's Mayfield. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 28 yards. And the Bucs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Brandon Ayuk now from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Right back to Genty on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, it's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going for it. It's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Again at 21 yards. First down, San Francisco.
They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Stuck for a loss by the safety, Antoine Winfield Jr. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Murray. And it will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is Ibuka. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
12 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
61-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I think she's bad. Watch him do it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Good for a Tampa Bay.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught by Evans. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Murray going to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Murray. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. To throw is Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49ers first down.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And now the Bucs decided to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second down and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A give out of the gun to Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
At the Bucs 9-yard line.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Murray now. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. Mayfield now from the 50. Evans has it left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mayfield down. That's caught down the field by Palmer. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Mayfield. And he hauls it in from a Buccaneer touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Chase
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Ayuk to return it from his end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll go again with Genty. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 14. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Eric Kendricks able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Regular. 20. Hey, alert 33. Point it right.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
King.
Mayfield to throw it. He finds his target. It's Evans. Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th.
It's 4th down.
Alert. Regular. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. Point it right. Up. Rail. Done.
They'll drop to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Shotgun now from Murray. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Here's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
A gain of 7 brings up a 2nd down at the 49ers' 33-yard line.
Run.
To throw, Mayfield. Flush to his right. Got his man in stride, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
42, 49ers 21.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. defense set to get this drive underway. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Murray.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Loose again. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyler Murray, 59 yards. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Whoa, what happened there? No good. Off the crossbar, and it comes back. A very poor effort from PAT distance. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now, this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this